Coming up on Mountain News this morning, one Western Kentucky city honors members of the community lost to the deadly tornadoes earlier this month, and schools across the Commonwealth come together to help communities in the western part of the state deal with the devastation.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Dakota Makris, and it is the first day of winter, but it's still fall right now. It will be winter at 10:59 this morning. Is that right, Brandon?
Man, I'm so proud of you.
I remembered that for a whole, 24 hours?
You got that one. Exactly. 10:59 this morning is when winter officially starts. Yeah. So we're still got a little bit of fall left, and it's feeling like it out there this morning. And we've got a little bit of everything going on out there to start your day. We're looking at some patchy fog, some patchy frost, and some clouds moving in. Let's take a look at those on the satellite and radar loop for the last 6 hours, and you'll see those clouds coming across the border this morning. A few spots still kind of in the clear there, like up toward I-64, the Mountain Parkway, but they're starting to close in on those areas as well. So we'll start with some clouds this morning. Prestonsburg sensor is back out, but we're seeing some patchy dense fog there. Remember, anything less than 5 miles on this map is pretty dense, so keep that in mind. Temperatures basically in the 20s and 30s this morning. Looks like Ashland's our cold spot there where they're outside of those clouds. 22, 25 Moorhead, Irvin, 27 Monticello, and then 30 or above pretty much everywhere else with the exception of Charleston at 25. So you'll need a little extra coffee this morning, maybe some max warmer needed in some of those areas a touch colder. Out the door forecast, we start at the upper 20s for most, and then we head into the upper 40s for all. A little bit later today as sunshine breaks out this afternoon. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. Well, Governor Andy Beshear has updated the death toll from the tornadoes that devastated parts of western Kentucky. 76 people were killed, tying it as the deadliest tornado outbreak in Kentucky history. Now, the governor said it will be a long process for families in western Kentucky to rebuild, but he is warning families to look out for people trying to take advantage of the disaster.
We need to get the word out that these individuals are posing as FEMA representatives, American Red Cross workers, insurance adjustments, contractors for debris removal, or general contractors, when all they are miserable human beings that are trying to take from people who don't have anything to take.
Now, when it comes to the looting, Attorney General Daniel Cameron says it will not be tolerated and the full force of the law will be brought against anyone who tries to take advantage of Kentuckians. Well, the National Weather Service confirmed yesterday that several tornadoes touched down in central Kentucky during an outbreak that devastated western Kentucky more than a week ago. The NWS was in Madison and Garrett counties on Monday. In Madison County, EF1 tornadoes took roofs off of homes, destroyed barns, and toppled trees. Well, seats were filled in Bowling Green Ballpark Monday night as people mourned and celebrated the 17 lives lost when the EF3 tornado hit the city just more than a week ago. Teachers shared memories of their former students. The International Center honored the loss of refugees, and a blanket of grief draped over the ballpark.
No one knew what it was like to grieve something or someone he loved that day. And I think he would want us to know that it's okay to feel our feelings about losing these people that we've lost in the tornado.
As we let our lights shine tonight, may they serve as a beacon of hope in our community, as well as an important step in our community's healing process.
The 17 lives were honored with prayer, song, and candlelight. Former Vice President Mike Pence spent time in Mayfield Saturday, meeting with tornado victims and helping the community clean up. Now, it was 1 week after the people of Mayfield caught the first glimpse of the devastation. Now, former Vice President Pence and his wife Karen came to survey the damage and take in the memorial while honoring the victims lost in the deadly tornado.
We've seen our share of tornadoes, but I've never seen anything like this. And the devastation here in Mayfield across this region is heartbreaking.
Now, the couple stopped by the memorial wall and to pay their respects to the victims. They were in town working alongside the humanitarian organization Samaritan's Purse. Pence said he was inspired by the amount of support that has poured into Mayfield from around the country. Well, this Christmas Eve will mark 2 weeks since deadly tornadoes ravaged parts of western Kentucky. Donations, volunteers, and support are pouring in from across the Commonwealth to help. Today, a toy drive organized by Kentucky First Lady Brittany Bashir will begin delivering toys to children in the affected areas.
Christmas is coming, and children in Western Kentucky have lost everything. So my hope with this toy drive is to give those children just a glimmer of joy.
We want to wrap our arms around you and make sure that this joyous time of year we can do the very best for you.
Nalseta himself is checking over the toys before they are giving out today. Well, donations are pouring in from all over to help tornado victims over in western Kentucky. Yesterday, donations rolled in from a caravan of school buses. Now they're part of Stuff the Bus campaign. It included school districts from several counties, showing that this state stands together.
Their Christmas vacation started last Friday, so they're donating their time, they're giving their time to take the day to drive out to western Kentucky to deliver all of these donations to the folks that need it.
Officials say that they plan on sending more volunteers down in the coming weeks to help in the effort. Well, thank you so much for getting your Tuesday morning started with us here this morning. When we come back, there's only a few hours left to say goodbye to fall and hello to winter as Christmas quickly approaches.
Best day of the year. Like we said, we're in our final hours, and I'll have the forecast for the first day of winter and beyond in about 3 minutes.